That shooting happened at Halftime Sports Bar on 14th Street, just 2 hours after the game ended. Welcome to the 4, everyone. I'm Greg Lee.
And I'm Heather Holmes. Employees at surrounding businesses there in Oakland say they're really disturbed by this latest spate of violence. KTVU's Mark Sayer joins us now live in the newsroom with more for us. Mark.
Well, Heather, police were called just before 10:30 last night to the location where paramedics pronounced a man dead at the scene. And while the two bars were both full of fans celebrating last night's Warriors' victory, there is no information yet about the exact circumstances of that shooting.
Bullet holes riddle the window of the Gallery Art Bar with police evidence markers still visible. This bar sits right next to the Halftime Sports Bar. Both bars were open and full of patrons last night. A car belonging to one of the employees who was working inside the Halftime Bar had a bullet hole in its side, but the employee says she does not believe anything happened inside the bar before the shooting.
It's unfortunate that we're being targeted and they're continuing to target the vicinity or the business, because it literally had nothing to do with the business. It was just an unfortunate situation with wrong place, wrong time.
OPD says the victim was pronounced dead at the scene. Another victim, a woman, also sustained gunshot wounds and was transported to a local hospital. Shortly after the shooting, police say 3 additional adult male victims arrived at a hospital with bullet wounds, which police later connected to the shooting. In all, there were at least 5 victims.
There are actually 2 bars right next to each other here at 14th and Harrison, and both were packed last night. But whether the victim was actually inside either of the bars before the shooting is not known.
We were shocked. We were devastated. We couldn't believe it. You know, like I said, that's my daughter's car that's outside. The owner of the bar, he was devastated. We were all devastated.
Craig Watts works at a sandwich shop next door.
All I saw was all these casings right here, the markings for the bullets, and then the windows, and all my customers are telling me somebody died next door. Kind of worried me, because what if I was here? What if I got shot or something?
Now, in a statement released this afternoon, Oakland City Council President Nikki Fortunato-Ba says last night's tragic violence in downtown Oakland is heartbreaking and unacceptable. From the bottom of my heart, I urge us all to celebrate this weekend and the coming days in a manner true to Oakland's spirit, in unity, joy, and most of all, in peace. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Mark Sayer, KTVU Fox 2 News. Heather?
All right, Mark, thank you very much.